Today's video is going to be about a brand new design for 2015 from Schrade Knives, something they've never done before, the Karambit. My name is Brian and you're watching Survival on Purpose. Okay, welcome back to Survival on Purpose. Thanks for joining me. As I said, this video is going to be about something Schrade's never done before, brand new for 2015, the SCH 110 Karambit. And let me just start this video by saying I am no kind of expert or even semi-expert in knife fighting or self-defense or anything else. So, you know, I know there are a lot of martial artists who are really familiar with this style of knife and very competent with it. I'm not one of them, but I did see this. Schrade sent me a list of some knives they were coming out with. I want to know what maybe if I'd like to review some of them. And they were kind enough to send me this one. I thought this would be an interesting knife to show you because this is the first time they've ever come out with this. And you notice we're in a little bit different background here. I thought that was appropriate for this knife because it's not a wilderness tool. This is really an urban type tool or weapon. So again, thanks Schrade for sending me this so I can show it to you. I'm pretty excited. Schrade's coming out with some really cool stuff next year, and I think this is one of them. This is a thousands-of-year-old design from my understanding. I did a little bit of research. It comes from somewhere in the Far East or Middle East or somewhere like that. And it's pretty intriguing, really. And there's a lot of people, like I said, that are really good with it. They can do all kinds of fancy things. I'm not even going to try that because I can see myself hurting myself really bad with this thing. And you know, I don't want to do that. Okay, I've already got stitches in this hand that I did just playing around with something last week. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut to some close-ups, kind of give you what specs I have. I don't have a lot because this knife's not been released yet, so I've got just a few specs. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so this is the Schrade SCH 110 Karambit, and this thing's got a blade, a Karambit style curved blade of 9CR18 MOV high carbon stainless steel. Features ambidextrous thumb knobs and spine jimping. It's got some pretty nice jimping up here. It's got black G10 handles with jimping on the handles, and it's had a finger hole and an ambidextrous reversible pocket clip. And that thing is, what that means is it's set up right now to carry tip down, and you can carry it tip up. You can move it to that side. The other side is not drilled for a pocket clip, so you're going to be limited to having a clip on this one side. That's all really the specs I have. This thing, as you can see, it's a liner lock. It's not really a very small knife. There's my hand, you know, so it's a pretty good sized knife. But it is a pretty formidable knife too. So let me back this thing back up again, and I'll show you what a little bit I know about this. I didn't get the dimensions from Schrade, but I do have a tape measure here, and you can see if I can do this with my other hand without cutting myself or injuring myself any further than I already am. You can see the blade is right at 3 inches long, and the handle is somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 inches long, and the overall length of this thing is almost 8 inches, right about almost 8 inches there. So and it's a pretty, like I say, even folded up, it's still about 2 1/4 inches wide. So it's a pretty good size knife, no doubt about it. Okay, so it is a pretty good sized knife, but that could be good if you need it. So first of all, you can use the thumb studs just to open it like that, but I mean, that's no fun, right? So what I've found is if you get a good flick, it'll open like that, and then you can hold it like this, or upside down, little flick, it'll open like that. Now, it's going to show you what I've learned. Again, I'm not a knife fighter, I'm not a Karambit expert or martial artist or anything like that. So, but this thing is designed, I think, to primarily to put your finger in this hole, put your other fingers, and got these finger grooves here, and hold it like this, and the strike looks like you're punching. So basically, you're cutting across. What I think is cool about this is it's also got this little force multiplier point here. So even when you got it open, if you don't want to cut somebody, if you hit them like that, then that's going to multiply your force, and it's going to save you from breaking your knuckles probably, but also you put all your force into that tiny area there, then that, you know, you can do a lot more damage with that. But it's got pretty good bit of jimping back here for you to grab a hold of. You slash like this or like that. Okay, so that's I guess grip. That's the first grip. The other grip is just a plain like this, and it's got the jimping on back to use. And again, you can cut like this or cut like this. Yeah, I bet you this thing would carve a feather stick like no tomorrow because it is sharp. So, but chances are you're gonna have a hard time carving a feather stick out of a brick. But if you do hold it like that, you can stab like this. Okay, you got that point. You can stab like that, or you can slash like that, and like so. Probably wouldn't put my finger in. To me, it's just very awkward to have my pinky in that grip. But I guess you could do that. You know, one of the other benefits that I read, because that's really my experience with this, is what I read on the internet. Well, so you know it's got to be true, right? One of the benefits of having this hole is it prevents you from losing this knife or having it knocked out of your hand or whatever. If you are in a self-defense situation, it gives you a more secure hold on it, because it's just. I'd be a little concerned, honestly, that you have a broken finger. I guess it'd be better to have a broken finger than to be dead. So maybe this could help you out. One more thing I like the fact that it's just open. So it's an open frame knife, very easy to keep clean if you need to clean it, if you get dirty with, I don't know, zombie blood or something, I don't know, but it would be just easy to keep clean there. So that's a plus to me. You know, if you have some knives have a back here, it's just harder to keep them cleaned out and functioning properly. This is just a very simple, easy to clean design. So let's take a look at my pocket now. Knife in the pocket, right? Just tuck my shirt out of the way so you can see. And with the tip, got a serious good clip, tip down. So when you pull it out of your pocket with the tip down, you can either turn it like this and flick it open, or tip down, you just pulled it out. You can just move it in your hand and turn it upside down that way. Either way, it works pretty well. Not too hard to deploy. I'm not going to take this clip off right now and swap it around. We're just going to simulate a tip up carry. I think there's a really neat thing you can do with the tip up carry. So your clip would be here. You'd be about right here. You can pull it out with your finger in the hole. And if you get it just right, see if I can do it just right, you can catch the thumb stud on your pocket and it'll open up. I didn't do it very smoothly because my pocket's falling apart on me here. Let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, so if the clip's down here, pull it out and it opens automatically, which is pretty cool. You're basically snagging this thumb stud on your pocket like so. Let me get a close-up of that where you can see. Okay, so you're basically snagging the thumb stud on your pocket like so, and when you open it, pull it out, it's opening the knife. And then you complete the opening. You complete the opening with a little momentum there. So let me try that one more time. Maybe it'll show up better on camera. So we got the clip in. We're going to be down about right here. Pull it out and sling it against your pocket, and there you go. So I think that's a pretty neat deal there. And so that's a pretty neat thing. I forget where I saw that. I think I saw it on a Prepared Mind 101 video. Okay, well that was a little preview look at the Schrade SCH 110 Karambit knife, new for 2015. And I just want to show you, by the way, this thing has zero play in the blade even after all that, so that's pretty good. That's really all I got to show about this. It's just thought it was a very interesting design. Thought you might find it interesting. I'm glad to see that Schrade is coming out with some new stuff, and I hope this has been helpful. I don't have pricing yet, but I'm sure, like everything else Schrade's got, it'll be a great value. So, as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up button down below if you like this video. Let Google know you like knife and outdoor videos and stuff. Share with your friends. If you want to support this channel, please check out the Amazon links below. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.